Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a finish with me video. I stitched the hands-on design Be Mine freebie. And it is on this. I stitched it on 28 count Lugana by Fiberlicious. And this is a piece of the color called Sunrise. So I'm going to finish it on this 4x4 canvas block that I'm going to put in my cubby, my Pottery Barn cubby. So I thought I would show you from, beginning to end again. Meaning, instead of pre-painting and pre-cutting everything, I'm going to do it all on camera. Now, I had already cut my piece to the size I wanted. So this is 2 by 2.5. So I wanted enough, I'm pretty sure, where is that measuring? Of course I forgot something. Do I need, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'll be right back. Every time without fail, I forget something. It doesn't always. Okay, yeah, I wanted to see how wide this was. This is 4 1/4 by 4. So I think I wanted, if it's 2 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, that's 3. Let me see something. Yeah, 2 1/4, so 2 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. 2 1/4 plus 1/2, so that's 2 3/4. You know what, I'm not even going to worry about that right now. First I want to paint the canvas, because then while that's drying, I can start cutting this stuff. So you know me, after my first couple Finish With Me videos, I always wear rubber gloves now so I don't get paint on my hands or nails. Instead of glue, I'm going to be using this double-sided sticky tape again because I really like that stuff. So I'm going to try to paint that. You know what, I'm going to set that on a paper plate. So when it's drying, I can move it out of the way so I can start cutting stuff. Okay, now I have 3 different color paints here, and I was not sure which one I wanted to use. So I like this bright pink, but see, here is the scrapbook paper that I'm going to be using. This, so I kind of wanted it to match that, maybe, or match the fabric. I'm gonna have a piece of white felt in between that, so I was thinking, do I paint that's pretty much the color of the fabric. Do I paint the canvas the color of the fabric, or do I paint the canvas the color of the scrapbook paper, which definitely is that. Let me see what this looks like. I like this pink too. Yeah, that's more like a really, really bright pink. I think that's not gonna work. So, I think I'm gonna go with this. And then, see, I kind of wanted to tie this in again. Maybe I should go with this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. Alright, so I'm going to put some paint, pour some paint in here. Ooh, that's a pretty pink. Got this paint at Hobby Lobby. You can get it at any craft store. This is Deco Art, and this is called Razzleberry. Need a cup of water. Wasn't prepared. Luckily, we're in my kitchen, so I was right there. Just like to wet the brush. Oh yeah, this is a nice pink. Now I probably will have to do 2 coats of this paint. And because this is going to be in my cubby, I am even going to, actually I should probably do that last, considering I'm going to have to set this on its back. Okay, going to put that aside, let that dry while I cut the felt and scrapbook paper and even start to get this on the mat board. Okay, I'm gonna cut the scrapbook paper 4x4 because the front of the canvas is 4x4, so I probably will need, and I forgot something else, if you can believe that. Are you, oh no I didn't, it's right there. I thought I forgot my rotary cutter and I was gonna be like, are you kidding me right now? Ooh, I almost knocked over my drink. Jeez. Hot mess today, folks. Hot mess. All right. So, geez. This is just not a big enough workspace. Okay. These little 4x4 canvases are really cute and they're gonna look really good in my cubby. Yeah, I think that's gonna look really good. Now, obviously, I probably should cut the paper a little bit tinier than that just because I want to be able to see the paint a little bit on either side. So I'm just gonna cut a tiny bit off of each edge. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Okay, that was easy, huh? So I'm going to set that aside. Actually, I need to measure that because I need to cut the felt. It's got to be a little bit smaller than this. God, there's just lint all over everything. All right, first I'm just gonna cut it because I cannot operate with this big square of felt. And of course, that's fine. Of course I have the rotary cutter, that's the design. That's okay. I eyeball a lot of these measurements until I get down to it because I know this, and this has to be cut more because it has to be smaller than that paper. It's actually, that looks pretty good, but I want to see more of the paper. But before I cut that anymore, I'm going to cut the mat board and get this on there. But I just realized I don't have needle or thread. Okay, so the mat board I need, which that was the measurement I was trying to figure out, when we first started. So 2 1/4, if I want a quarter margin on each side, 2 3/4. I'm gonna pause and get thread, a pen, a needle. Okay, I'm back with a pen so I can write on here my measurements. What did I say, 2 3/4 wide? By what tall? This is 2 inches tall, so 2 1/2. All right, so 2 1/2 by 2 3/4 mat board. Really? I'm gonna have to find a better way to cut these. Maybe I need to get what Priscilla has. She has a, like one of those big paper cutters with the arm that comes down, I'm pretty sure. And, that way you don't have to deal with this. Okay, that looks even. Okay. Let's see. Yep, that's gonna look really cute, I think. Small, definitely gonna be small. So now I need to put double-sided sticky tape on the back of this. I'm gonna take my gloves off for this. I know I could measure, I don't feel like it, to be honest. Could measure to have it exactly. That's gonna do. All right. Remember, I just fold it up because I'm going to sew the corners, miter the corners. It's a lot easier working with something this small than some of the other pieces I've done. That's why I like a big piece. Yeah, that's, I can actually scoot it over. Now, the good thing about lacing, if you lace the back of it, which I'm gonna actually try that one time, you can like move it around because it's not taped to the mat board. But, okay, so now I get to miter. Let me see if that paint's dry, because I might be able to paint another layer of that before I miter the corners. I think it's dry, I'm looking at it. Because remember, I have to paint the back of it as well. Just because I'm gonna have it at an angle in the cubby probably. Yeah, it's dry. Thinking 2 coats should do it. Because really the bulk of this is going to be covered by stuff anyway. What I need to be concerned about are these sides. Because if anything, that's what people are going to see. Okay. Going to let that dry. Still trying to get a good camera angle as far as filming these videos. I'm using like this clippy thing, and if I have it where I want it, it puts a shadow on here, and I don't like that. So I hope you guys can see everything okay that I'm doing. Now I'm going to miter the corners on the stitched piece, and then that will give me a better indication too of how small I can cut my felt. And what did I do with the needle I brought out? Oh boy, I don't even see the needle. I know I brought a needle out here. Good God. Now where would I have put that? There it is. Should have brought that on a needle minder, because I surely have enough of them. Okay. Now remember, I also always pick a floss color that is as close to the fabric as possible, so you do not see any stitches. Once it's stuck down, you usually don't see any anyway. But I always like to take that extra precaution just in case. So remember, all I do is I start down here, and I use the loop method because I use 2 strands, and you just pull it. I pull as tight as I can. Really, the important part of mitering, though, is when you get up to the corner, the true corner of the fabric. Yeah, now this is the important part. When you get to the corner, I really try to pull and really try to make that corner tight, so from the front it looks really sharp, and there's like a little piece here that that's not, it's right there. I'm gonna try to stick my needle in that. And I will try to really stick that down when I push it down. That corner looks pretty straight though. But, and then what I will also do when I want to end the thread, I will poke my needle in through the top. I did a video tutorial of how I do this. I stick my needle in through the top and then pull. And that's great, it pulled the thread. Oh my God. Well, don't listen to me, folks. Oh God, it tore the side of the fabric. Okay. Maybe I can use a tiny bit of that paint and paint that cardboard. I can't believe I just did that. I've never done that when I've... Sometimes even something you've done a million times doesn't exactly go as planned, you know? I'm gonna take a little bit of that paint on my finger. And that did it. Look, you can't even see it. That paint matched that fabric exactly. All right. And after I was so careful about not getting paint on my fingers. Okay, well obviously, be careful when you are mitering your fabric that you don't tear the end of it. Yeah. That corner is still not. And you don't even know how many times I have practiced mitering the corners of fabric. I have practiced it so much just with mat board and fabric, and yeah. Now I have to do the other 3 sides, and I will speed up this segment so you guys don't have to watch it in real time. Okay, finally, that was fairly annoying, it seemed. I hope it turns out, because that was, like I said, really annoying. I don't think this is totally dry yet, the canvas. So let me try to match these up. And that's like off, or it's not tight on there. Why is there a bubble there? Let me try to. It's because the mat board is not straight. I'm gonna try to tighten that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh, I meant here we go. I don't know if that's gonna help. It did, good. Something worked, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. So let me match this up so I can see how much smaller I want to cut that, because I do want to see some of the paper. All right. Probably 1/8 all the way around. That That's not an eighth, is it? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Let's do that up here. That way I can really see what an eighth is. Now I see truly why people send stuff to Vana and all of that, because finishing, even though I've done a bunch of these, I still find that I struggle with doing it good. And I know it takes practice. Vana has finished a crap load of stuff for people. So she's done a billion of these. You know, just different things. And let me tell you, her finishing skills are seriously on point. I don't know what happened there. But I try to have a positive attitude because this saves me money doing it myself. And I do like making stuff and being crafty. It just causes me some cussing. So let me see what that looks like. That looks cute. You can definitely see the paper. I can cut it even smaller though. I know, I'm going to cut it a teensy bit smaller. Alright, let me see what that looks like. That looks pretty good. I think that's going to look cute. This could be even smaller if I wanted to see the canvas on the yeah, I'm going to cut the paper a little smaller. So, where's the paper cutter? I'm going to cut the paper a little, don't even need to pull that out because this paper is very small. Cut the paper a little bit smaller so I can see some of the painted canvas behind it. That's good on either side, but I need to cut that a little smaller this way. All right, let's do that. Like I said, I just eyeball most of this. All right. Okay, that's cute. I like that. And then especially if we can see the canvas. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to see the canvas now that I cut the paper. Okay, cool. Okay, so we are done as far as that. I just need to assemble it. And this is still a little wet. So I'm going to pause the video, let that dry, clean up a little bit, and then hopefully by the time I come back, actually I need to paint another little bit around the edges on this. But by the time I come back, we will be able to assemble. I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, let's get this assembled. This is the fun part of it, right? Yeah. So first I'm going to put the scrapbook paper on there. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Be able to see a little bit of the canvas around there so I can see the paint. So I'm going to once again use the double-sided sticky tape, and I just realized I put away my scissors because I was trying to clean up. Just going to stick that to the edge of there. Just realized half the stuff I'm doing is not even in the camera frame. Yeah, I got to figure out a different way to record these Finish With Me videos. I'm going to have to figure out something. Or when I record in complete daylight, God, trying to get the edge of this tape up. When I record in complete daylight and it's like 5 o'clock here and there's no shadow, I can have the tripod on the other side and it has a better angle. Wait a minute, let me cut that. Jesus. You would think I don't know how to cut. I just want a straight edge. That's it. How hard is that? What's nice about this tape is it obviously does not warp like glue does. Or, you know, it doesn't crinkle or anything. Tape works great, and it works great too for framing, which I'm going to be doing a framing tutorial here pretty soon. And here we go again. See, I want to get this up without bending the paper. Holy hell. One more piece of that nonsense. Then I get to put it on the felt. Yay! Can't wait. Be very careful, folks, when you are cutting the edge of this, just because I don't want to make a mistake and cut the edge of my paper after I painstakingly spent so much time cutting it. Am I right? And getting it to the right size that I wanted. Okay. Now to peel the edge of this off. Yay! Okay. Now we're going to stick this on. this tutorial, this Finish With Me video is really testing my patience, let me tell you. And now I get to try to pull the tape off, the backing off. Yay, I have it. Okay. Too, but I did all the cutting and measuring earlier, because you guys watched. And I don't think that's perfectly straight, but at this point, it's as straight as it's going to get. Because, oh my God, is that not going to look so cute? Look at that. Okay, last round of tape. God help me. Straight edge, people need a straight edge. Ooh, that wouldn't have been good. That would not have been good at all. Need to cut that a little bit more. But I think peeling the back of this tape off takes more time than anything. It's not going right to the edge. That's okay, because this is going to be a good result at the end. I know it's going to look good once I get it on there. Oh my God, that came off the easiest of any of the other ones. Final piece besides painting the back of it. Eyeball it. Okay, there's the final result. I think it turned out cute after all of that seemingly headache. Definitely stuck down there, and this will be the first thing that will go in my Pottery Barn cubby. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys, even through my frustration and cussing and all of that. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.